Yes, just my first day. First day, my boss just woke me up. We're ready to go. I just wanted to take this opportunity to do a quick video. And I think sometimes in life that people go through many challenges and sometimes more or less that people want you to be defined in a sense by the mistake that that you make in life. Well, you know I remember growing up as a young man in my community, and my in my pursuit to in a sense to work with children and young people. And I didn't have all the knowledge in the world about children. In fact, I probably didn't even understand anything about children, but I did have a sense of a passion, for children. And in doing that, I my aim was to, inspire and, in a sense, to remind people that that you may make mistakes in life, but you're not a mistake. You're not a mistake. As a scout leader, I remember making mistakes, but my life was not defined by mistake. In fact, as a scout leader, we are proud, all of us who've been involved to produce some of the best minds in our community. Some of the most intelligent young men and women in our community passed through the Barley Police Youth Club and the scout in the scouting in Barley. Again, you move to join the police force. I've made a lot of mistake, but I've learned, that I'm not a mistake. Been the British Army, I've made a lot of mistake, but I am not a mistake. Your life is not defined by in a sense, the mistake that you make. Your life do not have to be defined, I should say, by the mistakes that you make in life. Working with children and young people and seeing the many challenges, and sometimes you will make mistakes, but your life is not a mistake. It's, quoting from Martin Luther, sometimes it's sad, to say that people sometimes, that is of the same race, sometimes forget, these speech that a man should not be judged by certain things, but we judge by the contents of your character. And the contents of your character doesn't mean that you don't, in a sense, make, mistakes. Sometimes in life, you will make, certain mistake in life, but you're not a mistake. I guess even, my mom growing up, have 13 children, and people would have possibly saying to her, Mom, you are making a mistake. How can you get so many children in those difficult time? They probably said to my mom and Dad, you are making a mistake. But the key, to it is that mom still pursue. Mom say, yes, I will make some mistakes, but my children are not a mistake. My children, are not a mistake. I'm not a mistake. Dad who led the family believed that he is not a mistake. And so don't make people try to completely define, the whole life that you have lived by sometimes the one little mistake that you make in life. You know what? At the end of the day, I'm probably going to make a next one, and you're going to probably make a next one, a mistake. But the main thing in life is that you are not a mistake. You're not a mistake. You're more than that. You're given, God given talent and God given guidance, and God have put you on this earth for a bit to do amazing and creative things in life. You're not a mistake. And I just, wanted to encourage somebody, as I encourage myself, to know that I'm not a mistake. I think of Janique Chambers, one of my niece in St. Vincent, going through many challenges at time, and she's so tough and persistent and continue to defy the odds. She is not a mistake. Her life is not a mistake. Her life is a testimony to young and to old in terms of being persistent and being resilient. My brother, Philbert, Chambers, who just recently, lost his life on duty. His life is not a mistake. I am so impressed to know from people from all aspects of society coming to greet my mom and to tell my mom of some of the amazing things that my brother have done and have contributed to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And sometimes when I reflect on this, I say, wow, this young man is really my brother, is really is really have done some really amazing things. But the fact of it, some people would have looked at him and they would have probably said to him, he have made mistake, but he was not a mistake, even to his death, in his death. He did not, is not a mistake. So I just want to encourage you, and to all my friends and family who continue to support me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have good, powerful friends, and most important thing, as I always leave young people with two principles. I always leave young people with. One of them is to love and to respect, their mom and dad. And I know sometimes, for some people it may be very difficult, but I've learned that to love and to appreciate and to, in a sense, to hold them up. They are the beacons of of our family, and the beacon of our life, and who continue to lead, in our life. And again, the next one, I always tell people to love God, because at the ending of the day, men on this earth may have all the negative things to say about you, but young people are the only one who really, really, in a sense, defines, your character, and to tell you who you are is God. And I can assure you that he didn't make a mistake. He didn't make a mistake. He said that at times that you may make a mistake, but God didn't make a mistake. So thank you very much. Bye.